So I've just had my bike in to be serviced, which means I've stripped everything off it. So I thought it'd be a good moment to give you a brief overview of the bike, a sort of review if you like. Now, I have now cycled over 11,000 kilometers. I think about 6,000 of those, maybe more than 6,000, is what you might call bikepacking or cycle touring, i.e. I was carrying a tent, sleeping bag, lots of water, all that sort of stuff, so with the bike laying down. So anyway, it's the bike's a Raleigh Motus Tour. I think it's the 2020 or 2019 model, not quite sure which. The newer models have changed a bit. It has the active line Bosch motor in it, which is a fairly modest motor. It gives a maximum of 14 Nm torque, which means that if you're cycling up a steep hill, you're going to be putting an awful lot of the work getting up that hill yourself, but it helps, and that's what makes the touring possible. That's kind of a good compromise point for me, because I'm more worried about distance than anything else, and in anyway decent conditions at all, I'm getting 100 kilometers out of a 500 watt battery on this. If I've the wind at my back and there's not too many steep hills, then I might be getting 150 kilometers out of the max. If it's really hard conditions, and part of northern Scotland was like that, where I've got the wind blowing in my face, I've got steep hills, but I can't use the speed, the momentum I've built up coming down the hill to go up the other side because of traffic or because of rough surfaces and bends, then maybe I'm only going to get 80 to 85 out of it. But so 100 mostly achievable in almost all circumstances, basically. And that is the advantage, that even if you don't intend doing 100, maybe you intend on doing 70, that's going to give you a surplus. That means towards the end of the day, you can turn the motor up from, say, the eco mode, which is generally what I cycle in all day, to tour mode or higher, and that will make your last half hour cycling a bit easier. So features of the bike. So the battery is an external one. That's useful, and one of the reasons I got it, because I wanted to be able to quickly take it off if I was going into a pub or a restaurant, so I could charge it if that was possible. It comes pretty much set up for touring, right? So it comes with the rack and two pannier hanging points on it, so that's great, and that aspect works very well. It also comes with the kickstand you can see on it, and this is my one complaint about this bike, is the kickstand is under-engineered. It's only good for 25 kilos, but the bike weighs 20 kilos, so once I put a couple of panniers on, maybe some water on, I'm weighing more than 25 kilos. Maybe I'm weighing 30, maybe I'm weighing 35. And in fact, I've broken the kickstand off twice. It basically, after about 2,000 kilometers, 3,000 kilometers of touring, the bolts shear, they bend, they break. So I've just got that reattached. That's one of the service points. So what I'm going to try doing with touring in the future is I'm going to try not using the kickstand if I have the panniers on the back. If I want to use it, I'll take the panniers off and then I'll deploy the kickstand, and that should keep me under that 25 kilograms. That's still very useful, because particularly if I'm wild camping somewhere, often there isn't anything to lean the bike against. So I can basically just arrive, panniers off, put the kickstand on, then the bike's upright and I don't need to worry about it anymore, unpack the tent, all that sort of stuff. It's got a built-in lock on the wheel. That's really handy if you want to stop at a cafe briefly, or a public toilet, or anything where you maybe only be going to go for a couple of minutes, and what you're really worried about is some kid might come along and cycle off on it or something, because basically you can't cycle it with that on. It doesn't come off all that easy. The bike itself, because, well, if it's laden at the time, it's weighing about 30 kilos, you're not easily going to pick it up and run off down the road with it unless you're an on man. So that's good enough security for that minute or two you're doing something. And then I have another video on different types of locks and the sort of lock I've settled on, which is the Bordeaux, the Apis Bordeaux Light, a 440 gram lock made of sheet rods of iron, and that's quite good, well, steel rather than iron, for locking it to something. Anyway, look at that video for that information. It's got built-in very powerful lights, so that's great in wet conditions, or if you end up cycling at night, you're much more visible than you would be otherwise. It's got front suspension, which is nice for rough and bumpy roads. However, that also means there's no pannier mounting points on the front, so you pretty much probably can't easily use most front panniers. Now, I haven't needed to do that, and I was gone a month. I had to carry a lot of equipment, so what I had was the panniers, and then I had a big handlebar bag and a small handlebar bag, and then I have the big underbar bag here, and I have a small bag that sits on top of it, and then I have a water carrying pouch as well that fits onto the saddle. That easily took everything I needed to take. Oh, and I had a small rucksack I put on the back carrier part as well. So between that carried everything. I can't really think of a scenario where I'd also want to have front panniers, but if that's the setup you want, then this bike probably isn't going to be for you. It's got disc hydraulic brakes. You want that in terms of stopping power with these bikes because they're very heavy, basically. What else have I got here to tell you about? Oh, there's a chain guard on this side. That I kind of initially didn't love that because it kept falling off on me. But then I realised that in fact the reason it was coming off was because the first time it happened, I didn't put it on properly again. And once I started mounting it on properly, that worked. Now the chain is the one area I have had a problem initially with the bike. With it just falling off every 150 kilometers. So the Green Air who service it, they put a clutch on the derailleur, and that seems to have sorted the problem. In Scotland, it fell off a couple of times in the first couple of 100 kilometers, which is when it was a new chain on an old cog, so that might have been why. But then it didn't do that in the next 15 to 1800 kilometers, so I'm not so worried about that anymore. The other thing so standard Enviro, I think it is, computer, so that's telling you what speed you're doing at the moment, what you think your range is going to be. I discussed that range question in the video I shot on batteries. Distance you've already covered in total on the bike, 11,000 kilometers on this. Distance you've covered since you last reset it, so that's handy because I reset it at the start of every trip, and then I can see, oh, I've done 1,400 kilometers so far with this trip. Maximum speed you've done, just curiosity, it's always interesting, and the number of hours you've actually been in the saddle. Again, that's kind of a curiosity statistic. Yeah, mud guards fore and aft. You kind of want those if you're touring because you don't want to be getting wet all the time, in my opinion. I mean, you could take the opposite thing and just wear clothing and it can dry. And I think that's about it. So what I'll do is I've now shot this with just the standard bike as it appears. The only addition is my foam mounting point, because it's a pain in the ass to get on and off. And what I will do is I'll shoot a second video where I've put all the bags and other things I've talked about on it, and then you can see what it looks like fully loaded and get a sense of it. But yeah, it's designed as an electric touring bike. After 6,500 kilometers, I'd say I'm pretty damn happy with it, apart from that kickstand issue, which is kind of annoying. Also, to be honest, to have that not happen, you probably need a much more solid robust kickstand, and you'd end up adding another kilo or two of the weight, so maybe that trade-off wouldn't be worth it. Maybe if I'm just a bit more careful with it, it will work happily in the future. And ending here with the shot of the bike fully laden. I will do another video though, showing you all the components.